Hey everyone, we're going to go over the midterm practice exam, and I'm going to do each one of the problems with you quickly. Let's start with problem number 1. Use a table of x values and f of x values to estimate the limit. It gives you the limit as x approaches -4 for this function to 3 decimal places. So we're going to use a table for this. Okay. All right, so those are going to be your x values, and what you want to do with the table is you want to put in numbers that get closer and closer to -4 for your x values. And then you're going to plug those values into your function and figure out what the f of x value is. So what I'm saying is that it would be the limit as x approaches -4, -3.9 squared plus, so you'll just plug it straight into the function there, the first one. I'm just showing you where you get that f of x value from. So the first one would be 0.868. And if you do that also for -3.99, you'll get 0.858. And for -3.999, you would get 0.857 and 0.857. So what you find as you get closer and closer to -4, the limit is going to be 0.857. So the limit as x approaches -4 for this function the limit is equal to 0.857. Okay, so that is your answer for number 1. Okay, let's go to number 2. Use factoring and algebra to evaluate the limit. And it says the limit as x approaches -4 for this function. And since we're going to use factoring, it's going to look like this. We're going to factor the top. And we're going to factor the bottom. Then we can reduce it down to, that's 1, so we can reduce it down to the limit as x approaches -4 of x minus 2 over 2x plus 1. And now we can substitute -4 straight into the equation for the x, and we get -4 minus 2 over 2 times -4 plus 1. And when we do that, we get -6 over a -7, which equals 6/7. So your limit is 6/7. And that as a decimal is 0.8, is approximately 0.857, which is this exact same function that you had limit on number 1. So it checks out that those two are the same.